Hello, this is Dave and welcome to Equity Story. Just having a look, obviously we've gone down, tested that 5,050 level. I still think it looks like we're going lower. We came back up and now we're sort of hugging over that 200. It's sort of pretty bearish really. I think we do want to see it by the end of the week at least over that sort of 5,120 level. I do think just the way this sort of the way it's moving, we are going lower. Just sort of having a look at the Dow, and I was having a really good look at the Dow today, and I was sort of, hang on, I'll get this chart on, just squash it up a little bit. I think this 18,000 level has been a real issue, obviously since really sort of since 2014. You can see sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 25 times. We've on a weekly chart we tried to punch through this we did punch through it back in May 2015, but it's very quickly and down we came, and it is obviously a really strong resistance level. And you can see when we've had these recent falls, we've come down, and we've had these strong runs up, these slingshot moves up, and just can't poke through it. Again, we've had another slingshot move and just can't poke through these levels. And now, the Dow's starting to look pretty negative. And I do think, just with the sentiment around, that the Dow's going to have a little bit of a fall, maybe 5, 6, 7%. And I think we need that fall. I think maybe even we need to break this low, and maybe somewhere 16,000 or maybe even a bit lower. I think we need a stronger slingshot move to try and break through this 18,000 level. And if we do, I'm sort of looking at it technically, but also fundamentally. I think the word in the street, it has been for a while, is TINA. So I think as soon as the Dow if it does have a bigger fall, people are going to go in and they'll be buying it pretty aggressively, because 4%, 4.5%. This is in the world today. What bonds are giving you, this is good money. So I think yes, if it does fall, it will slingshot. I think the funds will come in pretty quickly, and I think it'll bounce pretty fast. The other thing, which is obviously pretty evident, is that possibly that Europe is could collapse and could have some serious issues over the next 3 or 4 months. Then I think a lot of money could be coming out of Europe and potentially heading towards the American stock market, and hopefully hopefully the ASX. So it will be very interesting now. So our sort of opinion, especially with our 3-year growth stories, is to obviously hold them, because I think this move down could be quite quick, and I think the move up could be just as fast. So we're definitely short term we're a little bit apprehensive, and a little bit obviously got our fingers on the button and keep an eye, but definitely medium term we're pretty bullish, and I think medium to longer term we're very bullish. I think shares are going to be a very good place to be in over the next year and a half. Talking about shares, Eden Energy put a great announcement out today, and they jumped 28%. And really, what Eden Energy did there, obviously, we really like the story there. Concrete Mix is doing some absolutely the trials are absolutely mind-blowing. The strength of the concrete is twice as strong, and the cost of producing this concrete is half the price. And now they can put a few of their nanoids into normal concrete, and it improves the strength dramatically. Now they had that announcement today, just saying how well those tests had gone, and again you saw this nice bounce off this moving average. I think that's a pretty normal way these stocks would move. Had the big run up, went from 10 cents to 32, came back to around this 15. It looks to me like she's moving again. I like the movement on the MACD as well, and I think Eden Energy looks very exciting. And you can see the sister company, that Tasman, which owns 44% of Eden, trading in a very similar manner. And I think Tasman, for me, looks extremely bullish as well. It was excellent to see, obviously, also LP again. It's one of these little 10 baggers we quite like, and trading nicely, bouncing off that long-term moving average. LP really does now need to make a move up over the next few weeks, and really needs to sort of retest that 5 cents level. I was really impressed with ORE today, and I think we've been trending ORE for a while, and I was I was looking at it today, and funny enough, one of our clients phoned. She's asking what we thought of it, and I said I thought it should hold that sort of 425 level. It went down to 423, and I think that was really bullish. I thought it either hold 425. If it broke that strongly, I think it would hold 4. It actually held 423 and bounced off it absolutely beautifully, and looking really bullish. I still, just in this environment, I wouldn't be. I don't think I'd be buying it yet, but it does look very good, and what a fantastic trending stock. I don't think there's a stock in the sort of 200 with such a good, strong, aggressive trend as ORE. It looks very good. Just like to talk about Lacapa. Lacapa is a company we've made already 50% returns on, and if you don't know the story, it's quite an interesting one, because this company is finding some of the biggest, most expensive diamonds in the world. Now they're 40% owned by an Australian company, and some of the diamonds they've been finding are, I think they did find the biggest diamond ever found by an Australian company, over 400 carats. All their carats are 2A diamonds. And why this makes it so exciting, I'll give you the numbers here. You can go on the website and read their last presentation, but the average price they're selling these diamonds per carat is around 2,000. Sorry, I'll find it here for you. There you go, $2,783 a carat, which is exceptional. So these large 2A diamonds are really the best diamonds that you can possibly get in the world. What makes them so interesting? They've been finding all these diamonds, and they're big carats, and some of them are, here's a nice selection of a few of them, and some of them are sort of 50 carats and 100 carats, and obviously the big one 400, and they're finding them all the time. What's interesting is, large diamonds, they don't get blown, or they don't normally get taken too far away from the source. And at the moment, Lacapa have got the drill rigs on site, and they're drilling the actual area that they believe these large diamonds are coming from. Now they've got to drill the area, then they've got to obviously analyze the sampling, so it could take sort of a while. But if they do find the source of these large diamonds, and potentially they're lying in that source could be thousands of really 2A diamonds worth absolute millions. It is an exciting story, because potentially if they do find the pipe, the source of all these diamonds, this company could have a CS3 rating in the share price. Now it is important to point out that to actually find a kimberlite pipe is very difficult. I think it's something that the odds are really stacked against you, but they are getting very confident that they believe they're going to find it. And certainly by the look of all these amazing diamonds, I mean, some of the recent recoveries, 133 carats, here you go, 404, 60 carats, 120 carats. I think they believe they're going to find this kimberlite. So it's an exciting story, and one certainly to keep an eye out on. I just like to say, we often, every week, we put out our weekly buy and sell signals, and stocks that we think will be bullish this week. And it was really interesting. The gold stocks, a lot of them came up to be really bullish. Surprise, but at the beginning of this week, and you can see the gold stocks have moved in a bizarre way today. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gold stocks out of 9 hitting record highs, which is extraordinary. And then interestingly, gold actually, if you can look at the chart here, gold then slightly dipped. This is the gold in Australian dollar terms, so it gives you an idea how much money these gold miners are making. So I just put this, I'll put this back on the 5-year chart so you can have a good idea. So again, it was at record highs, and it's sort of at the moment just sort of more or less on where it has been on record highs. But amazingly, everyone decided that was the end of gold at about 2 or 3 o'clock today, and it sold off pretty aggressively, the gold stocks. I do think that's quite a bit of an overreaction, and I do expect those gold stocks possibly could bounce back later on in the week. Just like to say also, the stocks that we said, just be careful, the ones that are bearish. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hitting record lows. So again, those weekly buy and sell signals giving excellent guidance week in, week out. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for listening to Equity Story. I apologize for going a little bit long tonight, and I look forward to bringing you this report tomorrow night. Thank you and good night.